have come up with. It's called Company by Positive. Man, how do you feel about being in this positive mood, Yeah. So welcome back. Grab the tea, grab the juice, grab the water, grab the latte, grab the not the alcohol. We are Christians. So lovely people. Today we have an amazing topic that we have actually brought to you right on your screen, in your sitting room, in your car, on your phone, your office, right? So what do you have to? What's our topic actually today, Elijah?
Well, you're welcome back to the Squad Up. And like she said, we are having the positive vibes in the room, apparently.
Yes.
And speaking of, have you noticed of late there is something that is going on? Most of the people, especially the youth, especially the teens and the people in high school, the people at campus, and everyone wherever they are, and probably they are teens or something of that sort. They all have certain standards they hold. And some of these people are actually from Christian families, not to miss out on that. Some people are from Christian families, but then we have certain standards that we have put up. We have where the world has set us, and there is a way the world wants to see us.
Not even the world wants to. The world Caesars, not even once, but Caesars.
That's a good of you, man.
Yeah,
so
Caesars.
There is a way they want to see you, even your peers, the people in your school, the people in your class. There is a certain way they want to see you, the people in your school, the people you hang out with. There is a certain way they want you to be, especially when it comes to the way of behavior, and the way of socializing, the discipline you must carry. Now, when we talk about discipline, some people might think Pisa and Nunji, but discipline is two-way, right? We have certain disciplines. So there are disciplines that maybe we portray, there are certain characters that we portray, but then we as Christians, there is something of which is in Romans 1 verse 16, which talks about not being ashamed of the
gospel,
because it's the power of Christ unto salvation. So
that brings salvation to everybody.
Non-Jew, non-Greek, not Elisha, not Arnold, not whatever, whoever you are. This is the power unto salvation, right? So there is this thing of being ashamed. You people, have you ever been ashamed?
God forbid, I've never. Because do you know why I'm saying I've never? I've honestly had a chance to be a kid of audacity. From when I was young, having audacity, if you're mixing this good audacity and you wrap it with your faith, it kind of mixes up so well, like the two of them match.
Have you ever been at that moment whereby you feel like, man, you know what, for today I'm not going to mention anything about Christ.
No.
I'm not mentioning anything about me being saved. I cannot even come out here and start saying, man.
No, that's not actually. People who know me know who Keza is. I'm not afraid of who I am. I'm not afraid of the man called Jesus, but I don't care if I'm left alone in a group or at school or at church. I'm not afraid as long as I sit somewhere and the conversations are going left, yet they're supposed to go right. So I'm not afraid. Of course, I'll move smartly, and leave you guys there because
there and you've been looking for a role model. Someone you can look up to, someone who can motivate you in the sense of, by the way, I haven't talked about you. Look at the dress code, you guys. First zoom in, look at that shoe. Hey, pick a leaf. She ain't ashamed of the gospel, but still she's dressed to the mark. So you might be like, man, I cannot put on my whoop and then come out here start mentioning about the name of Jesus. And man, she's like, man, I've never been ashamed, but me there are times like, sometime back I would be like, man, honestly, you know what, for this moment, let me just live for the moment.
But of course the moments where you kind of get nervous and anxious, but at the end of the day God really gives you the grace, like, to really portray the right image, honestly. Because let me tell you, things are not, you people also know that You ever be in a group of friends and they start talking about, let's say a group of girls, they start talking about getting money from men in the name of surviving, but you've not thought about the fact that that man will want something in return. But you're not afraid. You're like not afraid of who you are. You're not afraid.
You know your price.
Yeah, you know your price. The thing is very simple. You be like, to them, man, I'm really not going to settle for less. I know campus is hard nowadays, right? I'm not going to settle for less in the name of getting a sugar daddy because I really have to survive. You have to stand bold and unashamed of who you are,
there
because
is also that feeling of I don't want to lose my friends.
Yeah.
Because you know what, we are going to the nightclub. You know what, I cannot miss out, because you know what, after all that they'll be like, Elisha is always boring. Me, I've ever had that part in my life where my friends are like, you know, man, for you just stay out of our conversation, just stay out of us. But then that feeling won't come for long. It will come a time when people will be like, by the way, Elisha had a point. Because you're afraid of losing your friends.
Yeah, you're afraid.
And you say, man, what are some of those other things you can look at and be like, people say I'm ashamed, people get ashamed because of this reason. First we talked about the money. There is the money.
Yeah, there is like your perception also can make you be ashamed of who you really are, like of representing God at your school, in your community, in your village. Like, you know that term being unashamed can literally mean confidently living lightly, like in the light, not ashamed of the light, not ashamed of your faith, not ashamed of the fact that you kneel every day and pray to God.
The weight that
exactly.
That comes with,
the weight that actually comes with the decision of being like, you know, as Christians, the moment you say that you're born again, that's when the devil starts war with you. Like, when the moment you say that you are a Christian, the moment you say that I don't think I'm really going to sleep around with men because I need money. Like, what does the Bible talk about that? What does the Bible say or talk about such an issue? So it has really come to a very saddening moment nowadays in the world, things that are happening, whereby as children of God, we are doing what people who are supposed to look up to us are doing.
Yeah, because we are carrying that sense of, man, I can't carry this weight.
I want fit in. People will think I'm crazy. People will think I've lost my mind. Man, the other people are the ones that have even lost their minds, right? For real, I'm being honest with you. The people that you're afraid of judging you are the very people that are losing their minds.
And actually, these people are looking up. They want to see whether you can stand firm on your word.
Exactly. That's true.
There is that portion of being firm, like being firm on your confession, and stand on it and be like, you know what, no matter the circumstance, no matter whether the weight, you talked about the lightweight, you know, you talked about that light part, like being ashamed is not being able to carry the weight. Guys, mark that. I want you to mark that by the end of by the next link. We are going to dive deep into that.
We're going to dive deep.
We are going to ponder.
Deep.
I usually say ponder. Do you know that?
Well, Cambridge English.
International.
Well, I know, but yeah, in the next link we are going to dive into deeper into that thing. But thank you so much for watching. We love you. Please don't how do they call it?
Don't touch the dial.
Don't touch the lobe, right?
Yeah,
the lobe.
You can also say that.
So don't tune out. Tuning in and tuning out.
Okay, we are going out with a song called No Turning Back. I cannot turn back.
I know, right?
No, it's already too late. Don't touch that.